Charles. I figured this is probably the easiest way to show you how to do this. So I have this photo. It's a vertical of like Jerry Judy Jr. We'll scale it. So what we want to do, because if we bring it, this is so high res it might actually look okay, but for this purpose, like, we don't want just this much of him on there. So let's put that back to 100. Actually, we're just gonna edit, undo. Okay, so we have that. So what you're gonna do for each photo to make it less pixelated is you're gonna copy it. So edit, copy, find a blank spot on your timeline, edit, paste, and you're gonna layer it where there are two of the same thing on here. Now, for this bottom one, you're gonna double click, go to effect controls, and you're gonna zoom it in to fill up. And usually I try to just find a good, decent-ish background if it's, you know, on someone's like midsection or whatever. I think that looks kind of weird. And then you're gonna go to effects. Of course, it's taking a second now. You're going to search blur. You're going to go to Gaussian blur, and you're going to drag it onto this bottom layer. Now double click on the bottom layer, go to effect controls, and here's blur. So then you go to blurriness, and you can kind of blur it out. It's however much. I mean, I would do at minimum like 40, but you know, you can do even more. So now let's go to this top image. You can zoom it in a little bit. Probably like right here is good. And then add your motion. Now everybody I know does it a little bit different, but this is how I do it. So just go to make sure you're on the keys, making it on the first frame. Hit the stopwatch on position, stopwatch on scale. Go to the very end of the clip. Then zoom it in a little bit. There you go. So you got this nice motion on it. Now the other thing I think adds a nice touch to it, makes it look really good, is if you search drop in effects, there's drop shadow. Put that on the top photo, and you'll see distance and softness, and you can already see there's kind of this drop shadow, so it just separates itself from the blurriness, which I just think makes it look nicer. For the distance, I usually do 10, so it's a little bit longer, and then the softness I do about 20, and that way it just has that nice little just separation now. And then for courtesies, because I know you used a lot of photos from her, so I would courtesy her. And same goes for the video, wherever you got it. I would put that in the, here, this is how I do the courtesies usually. Turn on safe margins. And like in the top left, if we were to throw the 360 right here, that's where it would go. Fox Sports Arizona usually has the top right corner. So one of these bottom two corners is where I would put the courtesy. So what I do with that, just graphics, search basic, your title, I'll say courtesy Darby Ball. I usually do like Arial black. And then we can position it how we want. Obviously make this a way smaller. 50. That might even be too big. So I try to get it to just fit between the inner line and the outer line. We can even make it, we'll make it a little bit smaller. And then just stick it in this, the end of it in this corner. And then also, so same goes for this one. For the text, I'll throw a drop shadow on that too, just so it kind of pops just a little bit. Where are you? Drop shadow. There you are. Once again, 10, 20. There we go. So that's how you layer a photo using Premiere. It's pretty easy, especially once you do it a couple times. Let me know if you have any questions, and I hope this helps. Bye.